Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Ibrahimovic!
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Messi has played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Roberto Carlos pings it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
And the counter is on.
And it's Lahm.
Lahm goes on a charge down the left. Fired deep to he rises!
Caught offside that time. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. And praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Shot, surely!
Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Hernes.
Oh, that's nice. He's got away. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Lahm.
Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through.
Face goes for a shot! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Lazio have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. He gets big! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoeneß did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Hoeneß.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's played through for him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Bellingham. Lahm. He is just caressing the ball. Lahm plays it in. Araujo tries to clear. And now the breakaway. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Botafogo really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 17, camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada dele, camisa 10, camisa 18.
So we're into the second 45. Nedved is herring after that one. Oh, it's Seedorf.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Hullet. Botafogo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's trying his... Oh, what has happened here? Played in deep.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lahm delivers. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Heads out for a goal kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 19, camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a little loose. Nedved. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press, and it's Hazard. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Hazard. And he's heaved it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then.
Substituição.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. Oh, good-looking ball. De Jong. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Hazard is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. It's Hazard! Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! They're level! goal, level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's come to nothing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Hullet. He could be in here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Azar. Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. And here's Hullet. Bale. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Back when it goes. Shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Hazard cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Teremos uma substituição.
Bale goes short. Nice control. Driving forward. That's a sharp pass. And he's got the beating of his man. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That is good strength.
Seedorf.
Now, can they get him away?
Oh, such a clever touch.
It's a promising position.
And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hoeneß plays it short.
Well, they'll keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, shooting chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Looking to play him in.
And this is Messi. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goal! Lazio! So, a breakthrough already.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
And it's Dembele.
Messi tries to pass it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Araujo calmly anticipates. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lahm, nice physical challenge. Now that's well seen too. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. This looks promising. He's in a good position here.
Chance for a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Can he finish? Goal!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Araujo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Nedved. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lahm. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, nice touch. It's a good-looking...
He rises!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Ernest.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Roberto Carlos, and he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Ernest.
And the shot!
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 5, camisa 20, camisa 22, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 18, camisa 15, camisa 21.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, easy pickings there. Distributed tidily. Played back in.
Great chance!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Botafogo have their second corner now. They've played it short.
And there's the shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! Botafogo back on level terms!
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Nedved. Botafogo come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hernes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Botafogo have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Pull it, shot it, goal! Lahm gets it clear. Vieira. Great vision. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Played into space out wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to...
And a shot! Oh, the ball's... And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Dembele. Dembele goes steaming forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gullit. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Tries to play it through. Messi. That's very neat. Can he finish? Oh, off the bar. Hangs in across. And he's there to clear it. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Araujo. Now it's Gullit. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely feet. Oh, super ball! Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Camisa 19, camisa 15. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 26, camisa 13.
Lahm moves short.
Substituição.
Goes for a shot!
And that's a real chance missed.
Pele fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Bergomi getting this one clear. They're up to 5 corners now. Lahm with the short one. Ball driven towards... Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Back in once more.
Oh, what a climb!
And they've got rid. Well read. And the danger is averted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bale picks it up out wide. And he welcomes it in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Bale is in a really good position out wide.
He's had a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Lazio take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And this is Pele, delivered with swing. And he's there to clear it. Bale, a player. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could be danger here. Now there's a fine ball, produces a cross. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, well played, lovely. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the keeper's got it again. Van der Sar.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Hernes. Spread out to the left. Elects to cross. The referee has given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lahm goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That's Dembele. Hernes does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Driving on and making good progress. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. "15 minutes till half-time. Driving forward. That's a good ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has been cut short. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Real chance! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. And Lazio score first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Lazio have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Botafogo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Hernes has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Messi. Back into the middle. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence.
Great chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Foot in. Vieira. Nedved making good progress on the right-hand side.
Minuto de acréscimo.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Nicely aimed pass. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 22.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Camisa 10. Camisa 18.
Hernes. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Steaming on.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hernes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Botafogo come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So much time and space here. Hazard is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hazard.
And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ibrahimovic!
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Bale, Rafael Leao. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Out towards the flank. Ferdinand gets it away. Cleared without complication. Rafael Leao. And it's Bellingham. Over to the left. Goes looking wide. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substituição.
So there's going to be another change here. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He has a look up.
Botafogo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bellingham. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Rafael Leao. Chance here to counter. That's good running with the ball. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Yeah. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And he's surging through. And Messi!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hangs in a cross. And that has been cleared. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lahm. That is lovely. Well, there's the clearance. He can get that clear. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Azar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rui Costa, and it's Dembele. Here's Nedved. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Rui Costa! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with...
Shoots! Goal! Lazio!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Botafogo grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Nice sequence of passes, this. A lot of space ahead of him. Real chance! Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And now he has two. Botafogo get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance for a shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Botafogo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And he's gone backward here. Lahm is onto this. Plenty to aim at here. Flashes it across. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Half-time getting close now. It's come to nothing. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Has a look and place it forward. Seedorf. Rui Costa. It's good running with the ball. And they can counter here. Threads one in. Rui Costa. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Botafogo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 17.
That gets things going for the second half.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Camisa 10.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Rafael Leao. Vieira. Seedorf has created 1 goal already. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Lahm. Cross goes in there.
Big header! Goal! The second half sparked straight into life.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Lazio get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ibrahimovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. Bergomi. Messi. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through.
Takes a shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa
Both sides then
19,
taking this chance to
camisa
turn to their
22,
benches.
camisa
We have ourselves a
23,
real game here.
camisa
Well,
9,
this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to
camisa
finishing.
14,
He's
camisa
going to be disappointed with that.
Camisa 2.
Vieira
Substituição em
Pelé.
andamento.
passes short and sharp. Rafael Leao! Oh, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Teremos uma substituição.
Pinches it off him. Maldini. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Bale. Tries to play it through. And the counter is on. It could be in here.
Big chance! Goal! Botafogo! And they've got their lead back.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop?
Oh, what a climb!
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Botafogo clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, look at this.
And the shot!
And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. And here's Bale. Bale will not want to lose.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defense
Has a shot!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's
Cristiano Ronaldo!
and he's in on goal, and he's away.
Can he finish?
It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping. Lahm plays it in. Cleared away. Azar. Vieira. Decent progress down the left. Rafael Leao. Leicester cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Araujo. Oh, they can break here. And he's worked it through. And this is Bale. He is through here. Oh, well played, well played. So, what can they make of this? And it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Well, that is one way to stop him. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And again the keeper stands strong. Corner number 2 then.
Oh, smashing header! Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
And the referee brings it to a close. Botafogo have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Senhoras e senhores,
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Botafogo with the corner, there first. Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he's following up! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rummenigge certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernes. Rummenigge. Hernes. Rummenigge takes control of it, and he's on the move. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Botafogo are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, well played, well played. Hernes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Could move up a gear here. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Hernes looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nedved. Nedved. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Nedved. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hernes. Now it's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Shot could be on. Shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Vieira. And that is out of play. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
quick to recover this. And he's really put himself on the line here. Botafogo have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Messi.
Decent chance!
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking to play him in. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Threads one in. This is Dembele. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Lahm. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Dembele. Oh, nice touch. And this is Nedved.
And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 22, camisa 25, camisa 8, camisa 17. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13, camisa 5, camisa 10, camisa 18.
That gets things going for the second half.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's taking no chances there. Vieira did just about enough to come out.
Chance for a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good spread. Not the most accurate pass. It's Rui Costa.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Swung over. Now he's off and running. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm. That's good play. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though. And pull it! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Botafogo get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And this is Bale. He's got away. Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lahm goes short. And this is Hazard. Can he finish? It's a loose ball.
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substituição.
And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé, well, played right into his path. Pelé. Big chance! It's hit the upright. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bale really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He won't be happy with that one. Yeah. Platini. Belly. Always looking for that half a chance. And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Maldini. And no, that was never going to make it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. That's Vieira. And it's Gullit. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Is there any support? He might not. And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Gullit! In he goes again. Really well taken goal. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bale! It's anyone's ball now. Platini tries making a foray down the right. He has found the way through. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, super ball. Chance! That's another chance. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And now he has two. Lazio grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Gullit. Little pass back. Luis Suarez. Lahm goes steaming forward. Hazard driving. It's Hazard! And that may well be that. That is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.